Hello and welcome once again to Lanson Medical Services. I'm delighted to be joined this morning by Lois. Good morning, Lois.
Good morning.
And we're here today to talk about a product called Sculptra, and in particular the use of Sculptra for buttock augmentation. So Sculptra is sort of really popular now as like a non-surgical alternative to a Brazilian butt lift. So what is Sculptra?
Sculptra is a collagen stimulator.
Okay.
So the product that we use enhances your own collagen growth.
Ah, right. Okay. So how many treatments normally do you need?
Well, typically most girls do tend to have around 3 treatments. Ideally sort of 4 weeks apart, no more than around 6 weeks apart between each treatment.
Okay, perfect. So Lois, obviously a lot of girls out there are going to be thinking, well, should I consider a Brazilian butt lift? Should I look at Sculptra injections? And maybe they're not quite sure, but am I right in saying that for a Brazilian butt lift, you have to have the body fat available?
Yeah, that's right.
To do the transfer?
Yeah, for Brazilian butt lift, typically the surgeon would need to take around 2 litres of fat, so it's very, very important that you do have enough fat to get the you know, the effects that you are wanting from a Brazilian butt lift.
So would you say the best thing to do really is to come in for a consultation with either the doctor or the nurse practitioner for Sculptra, just to assess if really you have enough fat for a Brazilian butt lift, and if not, you know, whether Sculptra could deliver the results that you're looking for?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, if you come for a consultation, we will be able to assess you, and you don't want to be spending a hell of a lot of money on a procedure and thinking that you're going to be getting, you know, the results.
Yeah, so obviously Sculptra's not going to give the same amount of volume increase as implants or fat transfer, is it? We have to be clear with our viewers that Sculptra is for more of a subtle look, would you say?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's quite a lot of volume, David, but not as much as, you know, with a Brazilian bum lift. But, you know, there is definitely an increase in the volume with having the Sculptra injections. Yeah.
And interestingly, it also gives a bit of lift.
Absolutely, yeah.
Which a lot of girls like, don't they?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah, absolutely. There you go. So obviously at Lanson, you're seeing an awful lot of patients for buttock enlargement now, because it is so popular. But tell me about patients who perhaps are coming in for consultation, but are perhaps being given incorrect advice elsewhere, or they're not quite suitable for the procedures that they want, particularly abroad, for example.
Yeah, we do see some girls that may have gone for a consultation in the UK for a Brazilian butt lift procedure and have been told that they don't have enough fat to do the procedure, so they're not an ideal candidate for the procedure. But then when they're going out of the UK abroad to see clinics abroad, you know, they're being told that they are ideal for the procedure.
Right.
So then after the procedure, you know, they're not happy with the results.
Because there's not enough fat to do the transfer.
Fat to do the transfer, yeah.
Yeah. And are they then coming for treatments such as Sculptra after these Brazilian butt lifts haven't gone perhaps as well as they hoped?
Absolutely, yeah. We do see quite a lot of girls who have sort of, you know, had the BBL procedure and then, you know, 5-6 months after they've had the procedure, when all the swelling and everything's gone down, and they think, oh, you know, maybe I might have not had enough fat to actually do that. And then Sculptra is a very, very, very good option for girls to take if they don't actually have the right amount of body fat to do the fat transfer.
Right. So would you say then that the most important step you can take when you're considering buttock augmentation is to get a professional medical opinion at the very start, so you can be absolutely sure which procedure is most suitable for you?
Yes, yes.
And do you think that going forward Sculptra will get more popular in terms of, you know, lots of patients these days want, you know, quick procedures, they don't want time off work, they want to get back to their usual lifestyle, gym, etc. Do you think that, can you see Sculptra being very much an integral part of buttock augmentation in the future?
Oh, definitely, yeah. I mean, you know, there's so many women who have, you know, busy careers and, you know, they may have children. I mean, when you have Sculptra, there's no downtime after Sculptra, so you can, you know, you can return to work the day after, even on the same day that you have the procedure if you wanted to.
Right.
So in that regards, absolutely yes.
There you go, that's Sculptra, a product now for non-surgical buttock augmentation. So if you're thinking about having even a Brazilian butt lift or buttock implants, why not consider Sculptra buttock enlargement? At least come in and have a consultation and get all the information on all the options available. That's all from me today. Thanks to Lois from Lanson Medical Services, and we'll see you next time here at Lanson.